The Junkyard Dawgs in a unique position going into a home Provincials. All teams needed to earn their way to Kamloops, but the Dawgs, as the only B team in the city, got an automatic berth into the big dance. On top of that, they went 6-9-1 during the regular season, but they felt confident entering the championship weekend.
I think we're going to do really good. We've played a lot of the same teams before, and I think we're ready to go this weekend, and I think we're going to give it a good shot for sure.
Even better for them, a group of hometown players, they get to play in front of family and friends.
It feels really good, honestly. Love being in Kamloops. A lot of us are hometown boys. A lot of us played with the Storm. We've gone all over the place for Provincials, whether it be Kelowna, Vancouver, Victoria, and we're just really happy that we get to play at home in front of our families this weekend.
The Dawgs drew the best friends from Burnaby in their opening game, the first game of the B Division Championship, Friday night at MacArthur Island. The best friends came into the tournament with a 10-4 record during the regular season on the coast. This one was a low-scoring affair, at least when it comes to ball hockey. The Dawgs got into penalty trouble early, but a great penalty kill keeps it scoreless midway through the first. Then it's the captain who opens the scoring.
Lewis blazes down the right side, waits, keeps, scores! Sam Lewis with the Dawgs' first of the Provincials. It's 1-0 Kamloops.
But a minute later, great battle behind the net. Daniel Juka comes out with it and finds Cassius clear for the best friends' first one, and it was 1-1 after one. It gets chippy between the two top teams as they introduce themselves to each other and the whole B division. In the second, the team from Burnaby themselves get into penalty trouble, and the Dawgs take advantage.
Dawgs working around, back to Lewis, over to Anderson, one-timer scores! Zach Anderson beats Sion glove side, and it's 2-1 for the home side.
Burnaby then with a golden opportunity with a two-man advantage later in the period, but the Junkyard Dawgs shut the door, killing off both penalties to escape the second with a 2-1 lead. Burnaby, shorthanded with only 11 runners to the Dawgs' 18, hanging in there, only down one going to the third period. And it only takes 2 minutes to pull even again. With Brendan Roche in the box, Nicholas Riccardi scores on the power play. A bullet from the point, and it's a 2-2 game early in the third. The Dawgs, who took 7 penalties in the opener, conduct a foul with 12 seconds left. Tie Horner off for high sticking, but they kill it off and escape with a 2-2 tie to begin the tournament. 2 games on Saturday, which began with a 7-4 loss in the morning to the Island Sting, who they would see later. It set up a situation where the Dawgs needed a win or tie Saturday night against the Divorced Men from Kelowna to advance. Kelowna needed an outright win to move on, and they get the start they needed.
Right in the slot, shot stopped by Moore. There's the rebound. Welsh scores! Matt Welsh, 39 seconds into the game, and the Divorced Men draw first blood in this one.
However, the Dawgs respond less than 2 minutes later.
Harnett above the blue line takes the shot, rebound, scores! Noah Paulson is first of the tourney. Tie game.
Shortly after their first goal, a big save by Moore, the Dawgs then get a 2-man advantage, and they take advantage. The stretch pass to Ty Horner, and he's gone. A breakaway, and he scores. 2-1 Kamloops. The Dawgs took a 3-2 lead into the second. The teams traded goals 7 times. Ryan Larson gives the Dawgs a 5-4 advantage after 2 periods, then 1-0-1 into the third, a consecutive goal by Kamloops.
Roche scores! It's a slapper up high, and the Dawgs have a 6-4 lead here in the third.
Kelowna would score 2 to tie it, but the 6-6 score is enough to send the Dawgs to the semifinals.
Hey, really quick, these guys, obviously you saw them yesterday, they're a decent team, but I think we just got to come out hard right away. Their goalie in tight, he swallows everything up. We beat him with lots of shots last game, so just funnel everything on net. And let's go out there and take a fucking win, and we'll see you in the final.
The semifinal at the Sandman Center, and they get the Island Sting again, trying to avenge Saturday morning's 7-4 defeat. This one was epic. Buckle up. The round-robin game was high-scoring from the beginning. This one is more tight-checking. The Dawgs get a grade A chance. Noah Paulson, point blank, turned aside by Sting goalie Michael Williams. But it's the Island that stings first. Jesse Bachmeyer, who would play a big role in this one, tips it in to put his team on top, 1-0 after the first. In the second, the Dogs get a power play.
Larson in the left dot, cross the floor to Sanford, he stops, it scores! Kyle Sanford makes no mistake. We got a tie game in the B Division semis.
A close call for the Dogs as Lewis and Horner try to connect. The ball almost goes in. The Sting also getting great chances as the Dogs having trouble picking up their man. Then the visitors take the lead with 43 seconds left in the second.
Backmeyer into the zone, takes a shot, goal! He handcuffs Caden Moore. It's 2-1 for the Islanders.
The Dogs 13 minutes from their season ending or going to the championship game. Kamloops gets an early power play. Lewis rips one on net with traffic. Then they get the equalizer.
Dying seconds of the power play, over to Anderson, scores the one-timer. And Zach Anderson has pulled the Dogs even with 8 minutes left to go.
The Junkyard Dawgs take a couple penalties late in the third, including one with 2:53 to play. But they stall the Sting on the man advantages to get themselves to overtime. Sudden death, next goal wins. Who will be the team to score that overtime winner to get to the final? The Dogs with some great chances. Horner tripped up and Anderson has a good look. Some physical play as both teams want it. The Dogs think they've scored, but it goes bar down and we keep playing. Penalties killed Kamloops all tournament, and Andon Rende goes to the box for high sticking, a 4-minute penalty with 3:50 to go in the first overtime. The Sting have the whole rest of overtime with a power play, and they end it.
Backmeyer in the corner, up top, Ian Hall. Hall fakes over to Avender, scores! Another one-timer, and it's the Sting off to the finals with a 3-2 overtime win over the Kamloops Dogs.
The Junkyard Dawgs, that close to a berth in the final in their hometown. They fall in overtime to the Island Sting, losing to them for the second time in the tournament, and they have to settle for a bronze medal at the 2025 BC Ball Hockey Provincial Championships.